You're not that typical rapper that wants to do the A B, right? Like, why? Like, what is
I'm
yours?
about the message. You wouldn't hear anything funny in my rap. I don't rap to be funny.
Okay, so when you meet somebody that you want to have a lot of conversation with or a lengthy conversation with, and then they tell you that the show you're sitting on is called Shorts, so you have to summarize everything that you want to ask in some few minutes, then it puts a lot of pressure on you as a host, as a presenter, and somebody who wants to have a good conversation. But the person I have here has a lot around him. I have no fear in hosting him because, yo, even if we want to go into the archives alone, that can make up for the show. The Ekoso hit maker Kofi Jamar is my guest on Shorts. And you're welcome. Kofi Jamar, welcome.
Thanks.
How is life?
We're grinding. So far, so good, you know.
Yeah.
Still on.
You seem awfully calm for me because I feel like anytime we spoke behind the scene, you seem tense, but you are here and you are actually very calm, and I am sort of all over the place with you right now.
It's normal.
So you're good.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay. I think one conversation I want to have with you above everything is after the hit, how is the family like?
Well, yeah, video simple. So far, yeah, it's been great, you know. It's like, it's been one of the biggest moments of my career since I started music. Like, yeah, so I've been taking it in. It's a lot to take in. The pressure, it comes with a lot of pressure, a lot of like you making people proud, you feeling accomplished, but you wanting to do more because you feel it's not just this. Yeah, so it counts with a lot. Part pain, part pleasure.
Okay, let's dive a bit into the pleasure. What are some of the perks that comes with being a big artist now? Were there stuff you foresaw or there are stuff that actually shocks you?
Well, I thought of it, I imagined, but I hadn't like been in that situation. So first and foremost would be like everybody trying to depend on you because they feel like you are there. Yeah. Me personally, friends that I know from way back that are musicians, people that I know that are into music from all sorts of like places that I've been playing and I've been throughout my career, places that I went to. Yeah, so I have a problem with most of them. Like everybody wants you to be on their song, wants you to feature them or something, wants you to put them on, but it's not like that. It doesn't happen like that. So sometimes you have a tough time trying to deal with it and family and all the stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, it's humbling, right?
Yeah. But it might be because of me, my perception and what like I take from life. But it's humbling. But it's more work, you know.
More work. Like sometimes you get pressure to top what you have already done?
Most times. It's like every second of the time. That's my mind state every second. Yeah. It's like when I have to top this, I have to get to the next phase of my career. Because before Okoso, I was in a phase of my career, and Okoso was the highlight. Like it was like the top moment of that. But now I have to climb into another stage, another phase. Yeah.
And does that interfere with creativity at times?
Most times.
Oh.
Most times. It makes you, but it's cool because creativity under pressure is for this system inside, this trend that we are in, you have to create under pressure most times. And it helps. It helps it adds a bit more to creativity if you create under pressure.
Let's reminisce to the creation process behind El Coso. Was it under pressure or it was something that was done out of whim or comfort?
Well, a bit, I'll say it's mixed. Because around that time, we were looking, like my label, we were looking for the next single to put out. And me personally, like there was pressure from my people back home for me to do something for them. So that gave me, I already had...
Which people back home?
Like my people from Bantama.
Okay.
And the fans that I knew way back in Kumasi. Because this whole drill vibe came about, and the people back in Kumasi were requesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to do something for them. So I used their pressure, because I could have just sit and recorded any song. Because around that time, my mind wasn't on the drill stuff. But because of them, I had to do something like that for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so then Koso was targeted at Kumasi.
Yeah, my people back in Kumasi.
Okay.
And all this.
So sometimes when you are in your comfort and then you are thinking of the next big thing, do you think along that line too?
Yeah, but every song that I make, I think of the crowd that are gonna receive the song. So right now I'm thinking of, I feel like, not like to brag or something, but I feel like I've done a part here in Ghana. It's time to move on. Like, try to conquer other territories, other places that your songs could go. So I always try. Because, yeah.
Okay, but then when you went for the Ghana party in the park and you saw outsiders or people who are not in the terrain enjoying your music, why do you still feel that way? Because then it means that even though it was meant for Kumasi, it's able to reach
it went outside, yeah. But now I feel like sometimes you can consciously put in that effort of making your song like worldwide. You can target some places that you want your songs to go, to be doing well in that places. And I think you calculating that, no, sometimes when the results comes about, sometimes it's larger than you expected. It's the same thing as I did with the drill. It was for that vibe, the whole Kumarika vibe, but it went outside. So it's not like I always try to innovate in this music that I do, try to add more stuff, try to compete with myself every time. I try to top off what I did back then. So that's it. It's that mind state that I have.
Okay, so I've spoken to artists who believe that hit song is a gift from God. Others also believe that, with the right strings, the right connects, you can pull off a hit song. But in your experience, after pulling off a Koso and all of that, do you think, which ideology do you lean towards?
It's gonna be a bit hard, but I feel I'll say it's nature, it's gift of God. Because there are some songs that you would think that are supposed to be the ones that would make it, but it wouldn't. So sometimes I feel like, and there are some songs you can have the budget, you can have every promo that you can do on it, but it still wouldn't pick. It still wouldn't be the people's favorite. So I believe hit songs, like massive hit songs like that, are gifts from God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now you went to Ghana party in the park. Was that your first time traveling outside the country?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool though.
Yeah.
How was the feeling like? Let's think back when you actually landed at the airport, not Kotoka. How did you feel? Like, what was the first thought that came to mind?
Well, okay, honestly, I was hoping to get a change of environment, as how I see it. Like, by my mind, I felt like I was still back home in Ghana.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, it was weird for me though.
Well, it's not Heathrow that you went.
Yeah, Heathrow.
So, why
in my mind, I felt like I was still home in Ghana.
Is it because you didn't have your team around you?
Nah, it's not like that. I had people around me were feeling that vibe that they were supposed to feel, but I don't know. It took a while for me to get into that feeling. I think it was the next day. That's when I felt like, yo, I'm here.
Why? What?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I couldn't put my head around it. I was like, why am I feeling this way? But it's probably because UK's it's like, I think they've been our colonial masters, right? So things like that, like their place kind of looks like Ghana in a way.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
So that might be the reason.
Okay, so then that was when you got in there. Now, I know for artists like you, as long as I have known you, you always move with a team, your team, not just a team, your team. Yeah. Was there ever a time where you went somewhere new and you didn't have your team and you felt like, nah, I needed my team? Yeah. Or you were in a safe zone the whole time for you? Yes,
there are some places that I went that I felt like if my team were around, it would be much better. And there are some places that I felt comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, because I would have been limited by with some stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Real.
Okay, so that is the things you had to do. How about psychologically when you're about to mount the stage? I mean, for artists, seeing familiar faces, it's soothing. Did you have that thing to not see your people around you, your regulars around you?
Yeah, but the people that came around, the people that were led back, like at the backstage, they were friendly and like we vibed. We had a lot of vibe with them. The vibe was cool, and I felt as I already told you, I felt like I was in Ghana because the Ghanaians around didn't let me feel like I was somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
So we were all around communicating, like some stuff like that. So before I was going, I was gingered up.
Okay.
Yeah, and like we could hear Amado them performing, and I was just at the backstage cheering him up and all that stuff. So I was already in that zone. Yeah.
When you stepped on the stage and then you dropped a Koso and then the crowd responded, how were you feeling?
It was massive, you know. It made me know, the song like really climbed to this like height, and all of them like really gravitate towards the song. Like everybody was, I think they were there because of your Koso. Crazy.
Okay, now let's also talk about when you went outside. We outside. You brought a track with Amado Bena. Now, what happened? Was it because you guys were stuck in the same room, which is why you were able to give birth to something like that, or it was something premeditated?
Nah, we were stuck in the same room first and foremost.
And you have the same names, don't you?
Yeah. He's been my mate since, so we have that vibe already. So, like, he was the first person that I really vibed with him when we lodged at the hotel. So we were just bored and he had the equipment out and we just thought that we have to create something now. So he DM'd his producer to send him a beat and he did, and we went through it and we picked the one that was right for that moment and we just vibed with it. We just wanted to like just vibe out, you know. Yeah.
There are so many rappers that I can predict their rap style. I can't predict yours. What is your rap style? Because there are some artists, like as soon as they start rapping, I know, like I know, oh, this is this person.
Like this,
but to you, what you did on We Outside, what you do with They Don't Know, what you do with Calligraph Jones, and it's different. Like we can't put a hand on you. What is your style?
Personally, I'm a student of the game and I try to play like to merge things with things. I don't know how to put it for you to get it, but I don't like being stuck in one box. Even if it's rapping, I don't like being felt this way. This is the way Jamar raps. I don't want to be felt that way. So I always have to come with a different idea, different way to go about the rap. It's all perception and how you move about it. You can hear a beat and you choose to do it this way, but there are other 12 options available that you can do it that way. So I'll just choose the one which wouldn't be chosen by anyone. One that would be different, it would be felt different. I try to make that impact with every song that I do. So I think that's one of the reasons.
Okay, and since sometimes do you feel like because people are not able to predict or say that, oh, this is Kofi Jamar, sometimes it gets hard for your fans, or you have core fans who actually resonate with the voice Kofi Jamar?
Yeah, core fans that know. And I'm trying to, with every song, I'm trying to win more fans, win more people. So I try to merge in. I can just do a whole straight Chi flow just to win some Chi fans, and just do a whole English flow to win some English fans, and try to merge it all to also like let the both sides of the fans will come together to be able to listen to that song. So I try to do that. Yeah.
Okay, I think another thing I've noticed about you too is that you don't really give a hoot about rhymes. Like you're not that typical rapper that wants to do the A B right? Like why? Like what is yours?
I'm about the message. I try to every line, every moment I try to put a message out. It's not about the rhyme for me or something funny to say for me. That's not rap for me. So you wouldn't hear anything funny in my rap. I don't rap to be funny. I rap because it's from that. I want to speak about life. I want to make music. Yeah, so that's where my point is. So that's why, yeah.
After you dropped the Truth EP, I would think that after getting a monstrous hit song, your next project will be an album. Why do you still want to do an EP?
I'm still finding that sound for my album through these EPs and songs that I'm doing. I'm still trying to find the right sound for the album, and I think the album should be life-changing for me, and sonically it should be like it should change something in the music, like Ghana music here that we are. Yeah, so I feel I'm still working on that. Something that would break boundaries, that really go deep. Yeah, so the EP is just like a preparation towards the album.
Okay, now before we dive into the EP conversation, Papa, I noticed that anytime that's even your Truth EP, there were certain songs that you made sure that you shot videos for consistently. There were beautiful videos, one that you shot at the beach and there was a whole setup, all of that. To you personally, as an artist, what does it mean to you to have a video accompanying your song?
Well, the whole artistry, the whole music game, I think visuals bring it out much better. It helps you describe that feeling that the song is in a way. So me like and my label, we are like on the same page about that, like the importance of releasing videos, like with the songs. When the songs come out, we have to get a video out, something like that, because it adds to the whole song. For me personally, if I can listen to a song without a video, it will play, like I'll feel it in a different way. But when there's a video accompanying it, I get a full like message and the sense of the song. So that's why it adds up to the beauty of the whole song.
Now let's talk about the EP into details. It is out, baby. It is out. Why Appetite for Distraction? Because I am trying to get the whole understanding of appetite for distraction. Why? What is appetite for distraction? Like I don't explain it to me.
Well, prior to this EP, like I've made a name for myself through this drill song genre, through the Koso, and they don't know. And I think around that time I got a lot of fans, new fans that got onto my vibe around that time. Man. They felt I was doing that. That's like who Jamar is. They try to put me in that category, that like a drill musician, a drill rapper, the guy from America. So this is sort of to destroy their perception of what they have already about who Jamar is. Because through that course of time, they have this perception of me. So this is the time that I have to break it down for them to like let them more into my world. Okay. Yeah, but destroy the perception they already have of who Jamar is supposed to be. That America guy, that drill rapper, that Ekoso guy, and give them more of me, something different that they've not been hearing.
Is the American tag restricting?
It's not restricting personally for me, but that's how I love to play, not by the rules, and I try not to fit in. That's me personally. So the moment you think Jamar is this, I'm trying to get from that point to that another point.
Neon green, what role does it play in the album? I mean the EP.
Yeah, the neon green. Okay, the EP is like two influences.
Okay.
The hip hop, I have that influence from the hip hop community and the Afro. So it's a blend of that neon green and that purple jam, and that neon green represents the Afro style. That color represents nature. It represents calmness, and it represents I don't know how to put it, but it paints an image of Africa.
The forestry, the greenery in Africa. Okay.
And it's part of the Afro vibe. So, and how the purple jam also mixes with it. The purple jams also represent the hip hop version, and it's like a male color, and that's I will use it for the hip hop. Okay. Yeah, and it is for royalty, bravery, confidence. Yeah, so all these colors it's like those two influences are merging it into one. Okay. Trying to merge the purple jam and the neon green. Yeah. So it's based on the hip hop influence and the Afro influence.
Then I'm guessing the EP will be heavy on hip hop and Afro beats too.
Yeah. And trying to the point that these two sounds like relate, the point that they come together, the Afro and the hip hop. Yeah.
I see Tenny Kwamena MP, Tulenke, and Fameye on it. How difficult was it putting the top 6 together? Because I know, there is a limit for what makes an EP and all. Did you do this song specifically for the EP, or there were songs that you had to assemble?
Well, I had to assemble some of the songs.
Okay.
And Meiji, I had that concept already, and I did the hook. And I was looking for people to represent that Meiji, that concept for me, to represent where they are coming from, like kings in their own space, so that they could rap on it. And Kwamena MP, Fameye, Tulenke, they came out as we presented the songs to them, and they really like vibe to it. So I think that was a spontaneous record. And the one with Tenny also, I had that idea for that song for the EP already. So I did the hook, and we sent it to Tenny. So that's the song he picked. He heard it and she was really in love with the vibe. So she just dropped the verse.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the arrangement of the song, was it done by the team, or you were
Yeah.
also...
It was done by me and the team.
What informed the first one being the first?
Okay. I think it's the concept, and the first track is what I mean, and it was reinforcing what I mean as you are listening to this tape. What the whole motion or the vision of this tape is. Yeah, so it follows on from what I mean, the G, Badman, yeah, and that on.
Okay.
Yeah, on and on.
And the producers that worked on the...
Yeah, it was just Trino, yeah, that's like my in-house engineer. I work with him all the time. He worked on all the tracks.
And it was mastered by him?
Mastered by CT. Yeah.
Okay. Now this thing you just said, it confuses me, because you said that this is supposed to give people a fair idea of who Kofi Jamar is. However, the same Kofi Jamar doesn't want to be known for something. So hopefully I'm seeing that you will bring another thing to come and distract that thing you've created. It's going to be a cycle, isn't it?
Yeah. For me, I feel like that's how it's supposed to be. Music comes with the pressure and the turmoil, you trying to move, because music is movement. You can't stay at one place. So I always have to run with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the first time I spoke to you, had a plan for the Truth EP, and clearly songs on it, like the Day Apps and other things, it has it has prepared you for who you are today. What is the plan behind Appetite for Distraction? Is it just a Ghana product that you're doing for us to love you and know you? Or is something that you're going to follow up? What is the plan behind this?
I feel it's the next phase of my career. Like, it will project me to the next phase. Like, me having a fair stand in the international dealings, as I say, So it will give me that it will give me that projection onto that next phase of my career.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Afrobeats is in it. As you said, it's integral in the EP.
Yeah.
Are we seeing you, or are we going to be seeing you push it in other African countries? Because now, I know you have some love around the other side too.
Hopefully.
Get to tour. Yeah. Hey, Kofi Jamar. They don't know. They don't know.
Straight.
Okay, so where can we go and stream the EP, or even buy the EP to support Kofi Jamar and all that?
It's out on all digital platforms, from Audiomack, Apple, iTunes, Boomplay, Spotify, everywhere.
Okay, so I know the EP is out, and the video for Meiji is out with Tulenke, Kwamena MP, and Fameye.
Yeah.
Who shot it?
That's Kofi Jamar.
Has he worked on a previous project of yours before?
Nah, not yet. This is the first time I'm working with him.
Why?
Well, because I needed a new feel, and I think he could give me that feel for that song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so then what was the feel you were going for?
Yeah, make them watch the video. Yeah.
They'll get the feel.
They'll get the feel.
Okay, so then after Mia G, which next video are we expecting?
Definitely What I Need.
What I Need.
Yeah.
I would think that one will come before.
Mia G, nah. Mia G is like the lead single.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ahead of the Tenny one.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Appetite for Distraction is out, Mia G. The video is also on YouTube. You should definitely go and stream it. And the EP is out. Yo, this is supposed to cause a distraction in your mind first, and in your heart, and of course on the feet. Are there danceable tunes on it?
Yeah.
A lot of my danceable. Mia G, obviously, to be danceable. Yeah, so guys, please go and stream the EP and let's support him, Charlie. Let's make this another big project from the God One record label. I am Tilly City Pie. Drop your social media. I know you have a lot of followers. Nothing spoiled. Drop your social media.
Kofi Jamar, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Okay, at OneplayAfrica, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Tilly Ekenipa on all social media platforms. Please, if there's anything you have to do it now.
One play. Add class to your music.